What's up, everybody? I bring you the first episode of Drunk Discussions, and I am joined by my friend
Kyle.
What's that?
I'm Kyle.
Yeah.
Please edit that shit.
So I'm here with my friend Kyle, and on the first episode of Drunk Discussions, I figured we would go over 7 Deadly Sins, one of our favorite animes out there right now. It's going on, and we're big fans of it. I figured we just start there, but I'm gonna get the liquor out right now, right here. You haven't actually seen it yet, but I got us today some Tequila Rose Strawberry Cream. I figured let's just have this first shot. Alright, first shot, cheers. That's good. That's really good. I figured we start this off with a little bit of first impressions, you know? When we found the show, how we first came across it. So I guess I'll just start with that. So the mobile game, 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, my mom was just getting introduced to it, and she needed people to play with, so she told me to play it. Well, she asked me if I'd play, and I was like, yeah, I'll play it. She was like, don't worry, it's very faithful to the story, and I was like, well, no, forget that. I would just want to watch the anime then. At that point, I put the anime on, and right immediately, like, first impressions, fell in love with it. I absolutely loved the anime. I loved the characters. I thought everyone was well written. I figured the art style was really good. Well, the first 2 seasons before A1 Studios abandoned the fucking project altogether. Fast. What about you? What were some of your first impressions while I pour us another shot?
Well, I gotta say, my first impression of Sins, wasn't really much of an impression. I heard about it a lot at the time from people that I happened to be hanging around. And so, you know, through, I guess you could say through time, I eventually came to be exposed to it at one point where I had seen, it wasn't the first episode necessarily, but it was a episode.
Right.
And I can't remember exactly which episode it was, but I do remember liking it enough to keep it in mind to later look into it down the line. And I actually think that's when we happened to get into it.
Right, yeah. When we sat down and watched it, yeah. And still, right now, as Season 5 is premiering, we are watching it as it comes out and subbed in. I know I'm getting ahead of myself right now, but when it comes out and dubbed, you best believe that shit is going to be watched, and like have to watch through as well. Like, no cap. English voice actors will probably make it feel like a completely different anime. Alright, let's get for that second shot, boy. Oh man, that's good, but you know.
Yeah, that second shot was a little sharp.
Alright, so I figured, holy shit. So I figured we just go through it all and go through like seasons 1 through 4 or seasons 1 through 5 in America. Yeah, if we want to count those 2-season OVA thing. So season 1, I feel, like I keep telling you this before, I think season 1 was a complete, if you watch season 1 through a different lens, it's like completely, like, not from where the show's going now. It's like the dude just took the story and other things, but I'm getting ahead of myself right now. Season 1's great. I feel like season 1 perfectly shows off the sins that are important enough right now to give us a good start to know who these characters are. I feel Meliodas, obviously, the GOAT, bro. I can't, like, my crush, I gotta go out to him. My man crush, Monday, bro. Like, Meliodas, like, he's just, he's the reason why the show is even, like, why I got into the show. His character was just fully developed, like, well. I can't really put it into words. It was just a character you kind of just click with. Elizabeth, the princess of the Leonis, one of the princesses, as she's known in season 1. She's okay. She's a good character too. I really did not like how she was crying a lot in season 1. It really...
What, it made her seem weaker?
It just felt like she just was like constantly getting away and crying for no fucking reason in the beginning.
Kinda like a Sakura role.
But much fucking worse. No, I don't know. I don't know if I would consider it as bad as Sakura, bro.
I don't think it gets worse than Sakura.
Nah, if we give it enough time, I'm pretty sure we'll find someone who's worse than Sakura.
I don't know. See,
I'm strictly talking early season, like early original series Naruto as well.
Yeah,
like
how many seasons?
this bitch left a staple on horrible characters. She I don't know if this is a hot take or not. You know, I know we're talking about sins too, but like since you brought it up, I don't know if it's a hot take, but like fuck Sakura in the original series. I fucking hate that character. She's horrible. Cheers. Some of your favorite parts. What are some of your favorite parts from season 1?
I gotta say, I do like in particular when they're freeing Bond from the prison.
Yeah, that was the first one that's coming to my mind too. That's such a good ass scene, man. When they go into the, oh god, what was it? The necropolis? Is that what they call it in the show?
Yeah, the place
underground. Fucking Gia when she shows up. I really love that she just like stabs herself and she's just like, oh, that's how you get there. Thank you. And that is, she a bad bitch? She a bad bitch? I ain't gonna deal with it. Nah, I'm good. Another boss-ass moment from Meliodas when he walked over, after they were all trying to get the sword out in fucking Vanya Village. And he was like, oh, I can't pay for the drinks, but how's this, guys? I'll just, here you go. Here's your sword back, chumps.
That reminds me even of the moment where he catches the spear.
Oh, dude, goat tier moment. That right there, probably the hooking moment for me. Like, I know, like, goat tier moment on a real.
First, second episode, wasn't it?
I think it was the second episode. It was the second episode. So, like, I always give anime the 3. Like, you get 3 episodes to impress me. I am a little bit. Are you?
I'm chilling.
I'm a little buzzed right now. This is gonna make the 4th shot. There we go. Oh man, like it's still tequila. Oh, that's just really good. It's dangerous. Kind of tastes like a strawberry milkshake.
I'm thinking more like fucking Go-Gurt.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. The second you poured it, that's all I could think of. Is those fucking Go-Gurt commercials with the fucking where they show the Go-Gurt coming out of the fucking package and shit.
It's also very like thick too. It feels like milk. Like the
thing that made me think of the fucking Go-Gurt. It's thick as a motherfucker.
The cool thing about season 1 too is that it's the only season right now. I don't think any other ones are gonna get it, but it's the only season right now that have an actual Blu-ray release. There were part 1, season 1, part 1, and season 1, part 2 they released, and then they released a full collection as well. But they haven't released any more past that, and I feel like that was I talk about that to end up on season 1, I guess. So there's a lot of great moments in season 1. I love all the way through. Honestly, this is pretty much we're just talking about it through what we can remember right now. I really don't want to spoil it because I do encourage a lot of people to watch it. It's a good show. So we're just gonna skip on to season 2. Season 2. Well, dude, it's great. I'm repping, you know, I'm repping, you know, favorite outfit in the entire series. I've been repping this on my channel for a bit now. I love this fucking outfit so much, and I'm so upset it lasted like, what, 4, like maybe 6 episodes. I would have to go rewatch it. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but bullshit, man. I love this outfit. This is a great-ass outfit. And that's why I rep it. Season 2, what you got?
Remember Escanor?
Yeah.
Escanor versus Galen. Galen of the 10 Commandments.
There was I feel like when it comes to action, there was so much more in this season. So much more of what you want from Sin's action. And it's still at this, in the Meliodas versus the 10 Commandments, that episode just as a whole, heartbreaking as well, but a fantastic episode. This season is probably the best season, I would say, out of all 4 or 5 if you watch them on Netflix, out of all of them right now. And it's also the last season to be done by A1 Studios before they completely dropped it for God knows what reason. But I mean, they did the movie though, which we'll talk about next. But yeah, season 2, great. Escanor got introduced. We got introduced to that Sin. The Galen fight, that was fantastic.
Commandments came back at the end of season 1.
Yeah, and they came back and they were just chilling. They were just resting. They're like, yeah, well, we need to get power up. And they're like, yeah, okay.
You know, there weren't a lot of impactful moments, you know, in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about in season 2.
Really?
At least none that, see, because I can think of other moments that I feel like in Sins are, you know, more wow, that I could just pull out of the top of my head, and they don't happen to be in season 2. And I don't want to take and say that season 2 is a bad season because of that, because it's not. Yeah. It's a really good it's a really good season, like you said. I do believe it does give us the best bit of the Sins action that we're looking for. And I would say that I got some better moments in the later seasons, and I can't recall a lot of top-notch moments from season 2.
That's crazy you say that, because there's so much shit that happened in season 2. Like, Meliodas gets his power back.
Yeah.
Meliodas kills Fraudrin when he came back. Meliodas came back from the dead in season 2. That was really cool. When he killed Fraudrin, it was like the dark side. He wasn't fully there emotionally, and that's really fucking nice.
Well, I don't want to move ahead, but I'm not taking credit from any of that.
Oh, no, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, yeah, season 2 did have some stellar moments, but season 2 is great, and honestly, from this point forward, they could have literally spent the anime in any direction, and it literally
went in the most, I feel, out-of-pocket way they could have gone. It's just chaotic and wild.
It makes sense how they built up to this point. Like, where we're at currently, it makes sense, but it's just like, Jesus Christ, like, it's not what this show was. So after season 2, the thing that came out next was the movie, The Prisoner of the Sky. What the fuck? This movie was so 5 out of 10 if I've ever seen it, bro. This movie, it was bland. The story was bland. The 6 Nights of Black, or fuck, what the, oh my god, this movie. Honestly, I know I'm probably making it out worse right now by exclaiming all this stuff, and you know, with him agreeing, it's probably not helping it, but no, it's, you watch season 1, you watch season 2, and then you watch this movie. This is actually why A1 left. A1 Studios left because the movie underperformed. Just make a good movie and it won't do that. Okay, so the movie's not bad. There is some interesting parts, and you do need to watch it if you do want some of the lore bits. But other than that, you don't need to watch it. I wouldn't say it's necessary to watch it.
It's definitely not critically part of the story. I'd say you could go without it.
Yeah, like I said, they had some lore bits, but it's literally feels like, oh, what are the Sins getting up to today? It's just awful in the sense of what we've had. Not bad. It's not a bad movie. For, you know, if it was just a normal children's flick, it's okay. It's a normal movie. It's good. There are some badass moments, and I do want to point out to the show, it's not all doom and gloom. When Bellion throws his sword down and Meliodas just fucking snaps and the sword just breaks in pieces. When Meliodas, like, when the sword gets thrown at Meliodas, the demon sword, and he's like trying to pull it out and shit, like, that was pretty cool. I like the bit of animation there. The whole thing with what was his name? Wasn't it Peliodas? Or what was it? No, what the fuck was it?
It might have been Peliodas.
I don't know what his... man. Well, anyway, Meliodas, like the guy that looks like Meliodas in the movie. Solad. Solad. So Solad is like this duplicate of Meliodas, and he falls into the Sins world while Meliodas goes into his world. It's the classic fucking switch. It is classic doppelganger switch. Like, oh, I'm you. Oh, but it's not you, you know? It's an okay movie. It's not, I don't think it's Sins material good, though, and that's why A1 Studios left. Like dicks, because they left another studio scrambling, and I guess we'll move on to this season, season 3 or season 4. depending on how you watch it. Probably one of the worst seasons, in my opinion. This season had a lot of great moments, but I felt like it started off horrible. I don't mind backstory, I really don't, but when half of the season is backstory for two characters who up to this point make not even 5-minute roles in episodes, like the King and Deanne stuff was so boring in a sense. Like some cool stuff, like when they go back as Gloxenia and Droll, but it was just boring, just side filler plot. And it wasn't really until the later half of season 4 where they really feel like it kicked off and started becoming, you know, it's like, oh, well, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But I feel like they were just trying to wrap up a lot of the plot shit, and they were like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get out of this. Let's just spin it out. What do you think? What season 4 about you?
You say season 4, and then I started thinking of the Escanor and Meliodas fight.
Yeah, that's season 4.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this fight is fucking good. But go on.
Really good. That was definitely a very big flex for Escanor moment. I feel he with the holy, we get to see his first big special move. You can say in the one form where he does the holy sword. And that's just a pretty awesome moment because, you know, Meliodas being obviously the strongest of the Sins.
And not to mention fully transformed at this point to his demon form and
just
being a badass.
Ultimately just crushed by this human. You know, that's a very big meat flex moment right there.
Awesome. Well, I mean, Escanor was fucking, like, if it wasn't for that clutch of the invincibility.
Oh, dude, and then the way he shot on him after, as he's laying on the ground.
Yeah, how does it feel to be looked down upon by a human?
Just sitting there with his fucking 18-pack.
And then
all his ripped muscular glory.
And then immediately after just gets fucking lightly blasted in the chest by Merlin and just fucking collapses.
Oh, yeah.
And then they get their shit rocked by Chandler, man. Oh my god. Just trying to protect Meliodas. To find out where he just wakes up and is like, yeah, dog, we over. Flies away. This season also had the fight between Zeldris and Estarossa and Meliodas where he was just like, boom. Just instantly fucking just on the ground, just done.
You know, looking back, I'm thinking Meliodas should have killed Estarossa right there.
I don't know. I don't think so. Man, I can't be that against my dog Estarossa.
It would have totally been a crushing moment for us to later find out what we did find out about Estarossa.
Well, I guess we can just dive right into it then, where he's actually, you know, Male, the 4th Archangel. Man. You know what's weird is that season 5 feels like it belongs with okay, I'm counting this as the Netflix shit, so there's 5 seasons. Season 5 feels like it belongs with season 4. But season 2 and 1, or season 1, 2, and 3 feel like they belong with each other. It's so weird. While season 4 continues the plot of the other season, it feels like these 2 seasons belong by themselves compared to the first. It's like a different saga entirely, like the Gathering era, the War.
It's almost, you know,
like a section or a chapter.
Dynamic, not a dynamic switch, but a dynamic escalation. And I want to say a dramatic one at that. It took things from, I want to say, small scale fighting or even small scale events to very large scale things happening. You know, the resurrection of the Demon King, for example, a curse even, you know, between Meliodas and Elizabeth.
Right, yeah. I also do want to point out, kind of, we didn't touch up on it on all, but with the change of the animation studio, the animation took a hit in quality. causing for some goofy ass looking stills, and it's people. The story is still good, and anyone who says Sin Season 4 is bad because the art is bad is a fucking dumbass, and that doesn't hinder it. But yes, what the fuck? There's actually this. Remember that I showed you? There was this fan animation of Meliodas and Escanor fighting. It was like 9 seconds. It was like really fast, but
Yeah, it looks like
it all fluid and shit. Like the transformation different when Meliodas is transferring into and transforming into his assault mode and shit. So yeah, the season 4, yeah, the animation, but they, with the time they had, they actually had time to make season 5. So season 5 looks way better from the beginning. I just want to get this out of the way. It looks way better than season 4 did from the beginning. So it looks like the Sins finally now has its own. The art is final now, and it looks like there's still some goofy looking moments I've noticed, but then again, this is TV Tokyo it's airing on, so Netflix will touch up the animation, and the voice actors the animation will lip sync a little bit better than. So I don't even know what Netflix is gonna have when it comes to animation quality and stuff like that. But for what we have now, the animation is loads better than season 4 as a whole, with Netflix improvements, I would say, right now. But season 5, what do you think about it so far? What do you think? What do you think about everything that has gone down so far? Yeah, no, that right there is so true, bro. That's such a good reaction. You know, I'm a Portioner shot.
I say it started off so strong. Picking up back at the end of season 4 with Bond going through purgatory.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fuck! Oh, we forgot about all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really fucking liked him when he found Meliodas. That was a fucking.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say,
hard
right now,
things.
still to me, I gotta say that's top 3 best moments in season 5 so far, guaranteed. Mild, they definitely did him dirty as hell.
Male? Or,
Mild.
Oh, Mile. Oh, no, yeah, Mile, no. You find out it's Hawk's brother, and, no. And he was gonna make it too, they were right there, but the Demon King fucking snatched up Meliodas, bro.
Even though Mild's already gone, it confuses me because Meliodas proceeded to then fuck the Demon King up right there.
Yeah, no, and so, man. And does it, and like they do this little dance in season 5, like during when they're all with Mild and stuff. And then when Meliodas and Bond do eventually get back and they stop whatever bullshit's going on, they just do the dance randomly to Hawk. Hawk has no idea who Mild is, no clue. There was no context that built up for Hawk to know who his brother is, that or if he even has a brother. They just do this dance, and Hawk's like, I don't know what it is, but it makes me sad and happy at the same time, or something like that. And it's like, why? What? This is a very, like, they're stretching this moment. But before we continue, how about we down this other shot, buddy? If we're soft. Oh, God.
I agree with you on that hole there. There is a very fat hole right there as to how Hawk would even have the capacity to get emotional about something he supposedly knows nothing about. Now, I'm going to assume that maybe they wanted us to assume that since Mild talked about having done that dance with Hawk or around Hawk.
Yeah, but when he was a baby, like, and he was sleeping, when he was singing the song, it's like, I feel like that would have been something that would have been triggered a long time ago than just doing a dance years later.
Well,
because Hawk was taken as a baby.
Here's a funny, realistic take on it. Pigs being a lot like humans, maybe, well, you hear things in your sleep the same way you hear them when you're awake. Maybe his brain remembered it on some level, and he just...
Yeah, like I said, stretching. That's what I said. This is elastic, bro.
I'm
like,
really trying to fucking help
yeah, I know, but like, it's like, yeah. Season 5 has been great as well, and I think but for me personally, it's like they build these episodes up with a whole lot of nothing, and then add a little bit of something at the end to keep you intrigued at the end. Right now we are on episode 18. That is the current episode that is out at the time of this recording of season 5, and so we can only really go off of that up until season 5. And I have to say that some episodes in the middle of this season were kind of dull. Just kind of bland, like they were just there. One thing I will say, I was very excited when Zeldris went out of his demon form. The hell are you looking at? Oh man. Anyway, I felt like some of these episodes are pretty bland in this season, in the middle. And then they picked it. It was great in the beginning, bland in the middle, and it's great right now. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. Again, right now we have the flashback episode, which was okay. It was good. It was a good episode. But I speculate we're only going to get 24 out of this season. So I hope all 6 episodes aren't flashback episodes is all I'm saying. Sorry, I was dealing with something with myself. So, good.
From what I gathered from these last few episodes we've watched, season 5, it seems like they're setting up to kill Escanor.
Well, yeah, that's well, shit, spoilers. But I guess if you clicked on this,
You kind of have an idea.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what they set up to do. I mean, they pretty much cleanly stated that with Meliodas going, oh, he's using his life as magic in the last episode.
Yeah, and that's how they ended. I get it, but
which is I don't do where they're gonna fucking pick it up from there, dude.
He's the fucking one. Man.
Yeah, but I mean, they said if you use Sunshine one more time, it was gonna kill him. But that handshake was dope as well. When Escanor and Male shook hands, and poof, he fucking buffed up instantly. That was fucking sick. And that right there alone on your body, I imagine would do crazy amounts of damage to you.
Oh yeah.
To your muscle, to your tissue, how you would feel. You would just be so stretched out.
But he would, at the time, had been born with it.
Yeah, but still, he had it taken away from him though, so he's experienced a couple days without it. I imagine just getting back to it. Didn't he gradually grow into it though? Like as the day went on, then he gradually grow into it? Because they show later on when it gradually gets nighttime, he starts gradually losing his powers. So he's like buff, but he's like still like kind of like, he's not as prideful, yeah. Where do you want to see the series go from here? From where we are right now in episode 18?
Well, obviously, I want to see the death of the Demon King.
Yes, fuck the Demon King.
But I also want the Supreme Deity to fucking have an opinion on the matter. You know, because
yeah, she has not showed up at all, and not even an established character. Yeah.
Anything. And she established the curse along with the Demon King. So like, I feel like there should be no way that Meliodas and Elizabeth, mind you,
right, yeah,
are going after the breaking of this curse, and only the Demon King has a problem with it. No, that just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because apparently when they broke the curse, which by the way, Meliodas gets into this white outfit. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks so weird right now, personally to me right now. But he gets this white full outfit and he breaks the curse after everyone threatening over it. They're like, oh no, you're gonna die. And he's like, yeah, nah, psych, I ain't gonna let her die. And he turns into this white looking outfit and he breaks it, but he doesn't break it. So I'm also curious to see what the Supreme Deity is gonna do and shit. If she's even gonna fucking show up. Because like I said, I think there's gonna be 6 more episodes and 24, even 24 like the last seasons. So I don't know. Well, you know, I feel like they're good at cramming shit in at the last minute. They've been doing a good job of that right now. Cramming all this backstory in. Dude, when fucking Derriere died, oh my... Like, they crammed so much backstory into that character. and such a small nose, they didn't even let it fully develop. Also, not to mention Tamriel, Sariel, Ludociel. Characters show up for one season and die the next season, bro. Like, and it, for real, it felt like George R.R. Martin was writing this shit for a second. Goes snap, 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 snap. Everyone dying, like left and right. Like, we gotta wrap this shit up.
Delete.
Yeah, delete. Oh my god, bro. Like, no one could have fucking lived. It's what, like, seriously, it's like, goddamn, who, for a bit of a time, it was easier to tell who wasn't dead. Like, who's all died, all this person. Tell me who didn't die. I mean, it'll be easier that way. It's like, yeah. There's gonna be a movie coming out after this season as well. It's gonna wrap up the 7 Deadly Sins series, and then we're getting a new series afterward. I don't know if it's like focusing on their kids, I think. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know how I feel about that either, since I grew attached, to the characters that we know and love now.
I wonder how they're gonna end it in that movie.
Yeah, that's a good question. Since Meliodas can't stay on Earth anymore because his power's too great, and the Earth right now is constantly in a state of destruction because the Demon King and Meliodas' powers are too great that they're throwing off the balance of the world. I really just want them to wrap shit up nicely. I want to feel satisfied when the ending comes. I really don't even know what I want them to think about. I just don't want them to kill off my dog, Meliodas. Like, that's it. And I know sometimes they're gonna do that. I mean, they already did that with Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a matter of time. Also, another thing, another great. I think this was in season 2. Yeah. Oh, I remember 2 things. The fucking spoon reflection that Meliodas does with the full counter. That is fucking awesome. That is amazing. And another thing that's not amazing. We didn't even go into whole Gother's fucking background and all that stuff. But another thing that's pretty interesting was when Gother transformed into that one kid's mom. So was that kind or was it cruel? It's one of those walking a thin line type of things.
I gotta say it was both. Yeah, kind and cruel. He gave the kid what he wanted, but
yeah, what cost? Now, so that's pretty much, I would say, the series, right? I mean, keep it good. I guess I'll just put that on. I do have some of the mangas. The art is pretty good in them. I did read them. It's a bit different than the anime, but I'm just, if there's the anime out there, I'll take that over the manga. It's more convenient for me that way. So, I just wanted to say I did touch up on the manga, but I do have a couple issues right there. And I guess you can also attest to this, is the PS4 game that we have here as a little bonus, and I have some personal stuff I want to talk about the phone game. But this PS4 game, now, I stated in my video, and I don't want to really talk much about it here because I do plan to make a second video on it. I think it's better now. Overall, and I will make a second video on this, and this is a promise, not like those other videos I promised I'd make. This one is for real coming out, so I'm going to leave some opinions on this out of this video. But we did play the multiplayer a little bit, and so at first I feel like the multiplayer is bullshit at first. It's straight bullshit until you figure out how to play, and then it becomes like any other multiplayer brawler. It's just a fun, chaotic mess. And you can combo spam the fuck out of people in this game. Like, you corner them like no one's business, and your character just wiping their life bar. Nobody's business. What'd you think of the game?
It can be fun and extremely annoying at the same time. I definitely agree. It's kind of messed up because there's almost no balance, no real balance.
Yeah. No, it totally feels like hits are random. They do random damage. Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, not only that, but you got some characters that virtually cannot defeat other characters, and it's not fair.
Not well balanced with everyone. Yeah, no. I don't think anyone picking Hawk is gonna stand a chance against anyone. I just don't think it's happening, especially if you play a Demon Meliodas or Zeldris, like fucking disgusting characters.
Oh no! Oh was so close! Fuck! Ha, missed. Fuck, no, stay away!
That's love.
Oh shit! Could it be? He burns in a wreck! No! No! Yes!
And I guess what I'll go over real quickly is the phone game. I really hate bringing up the phone game because in my last video when I brought it up, it was incredibly dated immediately after I uploaded that with my character box, but I feel like I owe showing the character box again, so that's what you're seeing right here. And I know as soon as I show it, it's going to be incredibly dated when I add it to the game. I recorded footage of it not even a week ago, and my box CC has already gone up so much more, so right now it's already outdated. But I think that's... the game is great. I love Netmarble's take on 7 Deadly Sins. It's actually way better than the PS4 game in some instances, I find. And that's crazy. The ReZero collaboration right now is pretty good. Hopefully I have this video up by the time the collaboration is still going on. But yeah, that's really cool right now, and I'm enjoying the phone game. I play it every day. Nothing has changed, but I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here. Would you recommend the show overall?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up, like honor, like
It's got its downs, but it makes up for it with good moments.
Good moments, good characters too. Characters you want to actually see succeed. Don't get me wrong, this show has a bunch of, you know, woe is me moments and what the fuck moments, but it's a good show. I mean, no show is without its flaws, I personally would say. It's a good show, and we both can recommend it. And so, yeah. But anyway, guys, I have an Instagram, I have Twitter. You can go follow me on them. The links of those will be in the description below. And while you're going down there, why not hit the like on this video? Can we try to get this video up to 10 likes? That would be awesome and much appreciated. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button as long as the bell notification, because I wouldn't want you to miss a single upload. And with that said, I think we're done here. I think we're going to get on under here, right? I think it's all good. Yep, you guys have a good one.